Testing 1, 2, 3. Like if I put the timer here on this screen, where is it? It's like it shows it for it's like super blurry for some reason. I don't know, that's like weird. I don't know why that's happening. But here it looks more clear, I guess. Don't ask me. These last minute additions and alterations and tech setups on the road is not the easiest thing to do, basically. I'm just gonna change my lighting here. Is that too dark? I think that's okay. It's a Tales from the Crypt vibe. But it seems like it's coming in smooth in terms of like the bit rate and everything else. Yeah. I'm gonna check this other follow along one. It still looks kind of blurry, but it doesn't look as blurry as the other one. I don't know if it's not one thing, it's the other with this streaming setup on the road. I don't know why it happens. It's like so weird. Yeah, I'll have to research it deeper, but it's not a the most important thing is that the audio is working and the visual too. Like the text not showing like perfectly clear, that's something I could deal with. Like it's not the end of the world. But yeah, everything else seems to be working. I'm not getting any flags in OBS in terms of like CPU overload or GPU overload. That seems fine. The audio seems to be coming in clear as well. Yeah, got the wallpaper. The follow along clock is a bit it's a bit messed up. But it's fuzzy, but it's still readable. You know what I mean? So a little bit fuzzy, but still readable. So yeah, this was on the fly, you know. This stream, I did a setup as soon as I checked into this hotel to see how the tech setup was, like with the internet and with my laptop and you know the camera, the microphone, etc., etc. And I would say like most things seem to be working. I had to scale it down to 720p, 30 frames to get rid of the CPU, GPU overload error in OBS. So when I did that, that fixed that. My microphone all of a sudden started to work after like unplugging, replugging, looking at the sound options in Windows, like under the control panel, played around with that. So got that working. Yeah. And in terms of like, just gonna turn that down. In terms of like everything else, it seems like it's good, right? So it's like we got a good setup here. Just the fuzzy text, like that's the one thing that's kind of irking me, but it's not a huge mega deal. I'm not sure if anyone's gonna join tonight because it's so last minute, but it'd be cool if someone does. Tonight we're going to be watching Tales from the Crypt, Season 2. I forget which episode. I believe it's episode 2 or 3 called The Switch. And it's an episode directed by Arnold Schwarzenegger. And it's about like switching body switching. So it's like, you know, you have an older guy, he's like into the senior years. He's a young, fit guy. And he asks about this experiment, and You know, it's like a body switch kind of play. And Kelly Preston's in it. I was gonna say Kirk Douglas, but it's not. The guy kind of looks like Kirk Douglas, the older guy. But I forget the actor's name. And yeah, it's a pretty cool episode. So if some people join the stream tonight, we'll watch that together. I'll just do like a chat for like 10 minutes or so. But yeah, I'm just glad most of the things are working. Like I said, I'm gonna play around with this follow along clock while other people possibly trickle in. I'm gonna add another scene to talk you through my OBS setup as I'm doing things here. So you're gonna lose audio for a second here. Maybe not. My audio still seems to be going. So let me, I'm gonna copy this over. And I'm gonna copy this over. There goes that. So now you got me back here, and now I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna add that text file again for the follow along text. Just gonna name it here. Yeah. I don't know why it's so fuzzy. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Advanced timer. Let me link it to Arial 4, yeah. Oh, I can't link it for some reason. It's strange. Oh, they're really weird. Oh, I see it here now. Okay. Oh, that's more clear. I think I solved it. I think it was the text size. If you put the text size too small, shit. If you put the text size too small, then it gets fuzzy. Apparently. It's not one thing, it's the other. You know how it is with technology. That's how it is in the tech world. It's always something. So that should be a lot more clear. Hey, Paranoia, how's it going? I just saw your chat right now. I've been trying to deal with the tech gods here. Let me open up my chat in another phone here. 'Cause I'm limited to only like the laptop screen right now, so you know what I mean? So yeah, there we go. I got the chat open now and another thing. Oh, you're doing good. Right on. It's good to hear from you, Paranoia. And no, it's all good. Don't be sorry for missing it. It's all good. I mean, I feel bad on my part because I tried to set up a live stream yesterday, and it didn't work because of I've been traveling, and the internet connection has been intermittent and not that great. You know what I mean? But I got the internet connection dialed down tonight. And no, you're not late. You're not late at all. You're good. You're just on time. I've been fiddling around with the streaming software here, trying to get everything lined up because I'm traveling right now. Like I was in New Hampshire yesterday, Vermont the day before, and I've circled back to New York now. And now in New York, at this hotel here, I have a good connection. So the stream should be going smooth tonight. Fingers crossed. Have you been watching any Halloween stuff, Paranoia? No, you didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything. You missed a failed stream, and I did a test stream about a few hours ago. But no watch-alongs or other streams. Just those. Yeah, traveling. I've been doing a lot of sightseeing, a lot of walking. I walked like I think I walked like 20K yesterday, like 20 kilometers. That's probably like I don't know, 15 miles maybe. Oh no, 12.5 miles. So yeah, I did a lot of hiking in New Hampshire and same with Vermont. Lots of mountains and total colors and you know Halloween harvest season type of vibe. So it's been cool. Oh, you've been working, okay? No, that's fair. Got to work to make that money. Glad you came into the chat. Does this is the sound okay, Paranoia? Like the microphone and the video? Because before when I was doing the test stream, it was like buffering a lot and it was like freezing. But if it's better now, then that's good. Moving things around here. I'll use this as a stand. Can I? Oh, I can use that. Good sound. Sweet. Thank you, Paranoia. Good sound and good video too, right? You're able to see the video clearly and it's not freezing. Like the video's not freezing or buffering at all. Tales from the Crypt. Sweet. Good video. Nice. Nice, nice. Thank you. Thank you, Paranoia. Appreciate you checking, you verifying. Copy that. So we're good. We're good. We're good. So tonight we're going to be watching Tales from the Crypt, Season 2, and the episode is called The Switch. I'm just going to bring up a little bit of info on it here. Season 2, Episode 2. So yeah, it came out in 1990, April 21st, and it's directed by the Terminator himself, Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's right, Paranoia. Arnie, he directed this one. 1990. The same year that the movie Total Recall came out, which is an awesome... It's not a horror movie, but it's a crazy sci-fi type of vibe, you know? So it's cool. Yeah. The Switch is the second episode of the second season of Tales from the Crypt and the 8th episode overall. This episode was released on April 21st, 1990, along with Dead Right and Cutting Cards. And here's the quote from the DVD. To woo a lovely femme, a wealthy codger trades bawds with a hunk, but there's a switch to the switch. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Did you see you know, like how every episode in Tales from the Crypt, they do like a comic book illustration of it? Did you see that, Paranoia? It looks really cool. Maybe I could bring it up on screen. It's like every episode they did, there's like a comic book illustration to it, basically. Like if you're a fan of comic books and things like that, it's just kind of cool, you know what I mean? Let me see if I could save it. And it kind of, it's like describes the episode too, you know what I mean? Like seeing that, the picture of the comic book. Let me see if I could, image. I'm gonna bring it up. Comic cover. There it is. I'm just gonna resize it. See it over there? See it right that way. Right over there. This came out yeah, it did come out before Demon Knight. I'm pretty sure it did. Demon Knight came out in like 96, didn't it? This episode came out in 1990. Let me just verify that. Oh, 95, sorry. So Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight came out in 1995. And this episode came out in 1990. So 5 years before Demon Knight. And yeah, like I said, there's the cover for it. So you can see the cover there. You got like the young, hot blonde. She's fit. You know, she looks great. Then you have like this older guy who's like wants her, but there's a huge age gap and obviously a physical gap and things like that. But then, you know, he could see himself as a younger, fitter guy for her. So that's where the switch comes into play. And it's cool. I don't know if Arnold came up with the idea, but he did direct this episode. And that's pretty cool, you know? Good for Arnold. The guy's done it all, man. So anybody else in the chat, feel free to drop a message in the chat and ask any questions. If you guys could click that like button, I'd appreciate it a lot. Like spike, thank you. Helps out my channel, helps get the message out there. I'm not sure if anyone else is streaming Tales from the Crypt, the Switch tonight. I would think not, but hey, we're coming up on Halloween. Anything's possible, right? You never know. People could be streaming the same watch along at the same time. The same episode of the Tales from the Crypt season. You never know. But yeah, this episode, I'd say it's one of my favorites, and it did win in the poll. Did it win in a landslide? I haven't checked my community page polls in a while. Let me check. Let me check my... It won 52% of the votes. And in second place came Television Tear with 24%, which is also a really good episode, by the way. Television Tears. It might be my favorite. I don't know. That's a really good episode. But the Switch is awesome, too. That's right, Paranoia. All for a woman. And that woman being Kelly Preston, who also starred in an Arnold movie called Twins, if you remember Twins, starring Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Kelly Preston was also in that movie. And she played like the love interest to Arnold. FYI. She's been in a lot of good movies. Sadly, she passed away. Rest in peace. But Kelly Preston was, she was a good actress, and you know, fun to watch on the silver screen, as they say. I posted another couple polls. I don't know if you saw Paranoia. I posted a couple more polls on my community page. One was like best spider movie, best spider horror movie, and I posted best modern horror movie, best Halloween movie, best Scream movie. So if you haven't voted on those, feel free to head over to my community page and tally a vote. It is almost election season. I see people posting on Instagram, I voted early. I saw like John Cena had like the button beside his like stick shift or whatever. I voted early. So should you. %. That's not bad at all, right? That's not bad at all. You know what surprises me? I don't know if you know the Scream movie, Paranoia, but I posted a Scream poll between Scream 1, Scream 2, Scream 3, and for a modern one, I threw in Scream 6. As of right now, Scream 1 has 47% of the votes, and Scream 6 has 42% of the votes. So they're neck and neck. I mean, Scream 6 is a pretty good movie, but it just surprised me like how many people are voting for it. Because Scream 1 is like an ultimate classic, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Maybe there's a lot of Jenna Ortega fans out there. She is popular. If you stop responding, it'll probably be because you fell asleep. Oh, yeah. I know. You get those long days. I hear you. Don't worry. No offense here. It's all good. But it's good you made it. Do you think you'll be able to... Do you have the episode on hand, Paranoia? Because I'm thinking of starting it soon. I'm not sure if anyone else is going to join the chat. But I'll probably start the episode soon. The watch-along. Not sure if where this episode is online. I have a DVD copy of it, so I have that, but if you could find it, we could all start it together. And yeah, there's the Scream 6. You should check it out. Came out last year. It's got Jenna Ortega, Michelle Barrera, Nev Campbell. It's got a lot of people in it. It's a good movie. I liked it. I watched it in theaters. Oh, nice. You got it, eh? You got it on the motion. Nice, Paranoia. Let me cue mine up. I'm going to mute the music for a second. Let me cue mine up. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't overload my laptop. This laptop is sensitive, man. I mean, I think it's not a friggin' like Alienware laptop, so anything you do to it, it gets like overloaded. Okay. Yep, got that sorted out. Turn the music back on. Yeah, it does, eh? That's great, Paranoia. I think that's where you found the last one we watched together, right? The Twilight Zone one? Where is everybody? That's a good episode. That was trippy, man. Super trippy. That's right, Nev Campbell. She's coming back for Scream 7. But I don't think Ortega or Michelle Barrera's coming back because of what's going on with Palestine and Israel, right? There's some controversy there with the Hollywood directors, so I think that's why they're taking a stance. They're not, as far as I know, they're not coming back, which is a shame. They're really good, both of them. And you're right, midnight is the witching hour. Maybe the Crypt Keeper will join us. That'd be sweet. Just testing out the timer. Don't start anything yet. Yeah, it works. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna start the episode real soon. We could start watching it together. I'm excited. It's October 24th. We're like 7 days from Halloween. Isn't that crazy? Friggin' nuts, man. 7 days from Halloween. It's like The Ring. 7 days. Remember that? 7 days. 7 days? Yeah, Scream goes far. I mean, there's some in between that aren't that great. I didn't like 5 that much. And 4 was, it was okay. 3, I like 3 to be honest. 2's alright because it has Buffy. Sarah Michelle Gellar, who I always had the hots for, and I really like that show as well from like a character story perspective. So whenever Buffy / SMG was in a movie or show, like Cruel Intentions, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Scream 2, I was definitely watching it. It's good times. Hey, Alex. How's it going, brother? And you're talking about Tales, right? Tales from the Crypt? Yeah, it's a definite classic show with a great host. A great host who's joined by the Australian, or sorry, I just butchered that. Joined by the Austrian Oak, not the Australian Oak, the Austrian Oak, Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger. That guy right there. Should be able to see him now. The 6-time Mr. Olympia, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Love Arnold. I think he's a 6-time Mr. Olympia, because I know Ronnie Coleman's like a 7. He has 1 more than Arnold. Yeah, it's great that Daily Motion has such a huge library, Paranoia. It's a great site. It's been around such a long time too, huh? Hopefully the lighting's okay. I think it is, yeah. It's a bit dark, but I think that's fine. Let's turn the brightness up on my laptop. Yep, that's good. Yeah, it's great you caught it, Paranoia. It was great you caught it. The original Ring movie scared the bejesus out of you. Hey, Alex? Oh, you watched it in cinema. Man, that's awesome. That's cool. I didn't watch the original Ring in cinema. I rented it from Blockbuster. Most likely on DVD, because at that point I had my PlayStation 2. And like a lot of weekends, I would rent a video game and a DVD, like kind of like a double feature type deal. So maybe I would rent like friggin' Max Payne and The Ring. Obviously play Max Payne all weekend, but then watch The Ring like late night, late Saturday night, just like this with the lights all off, like a friggin' Whopper meal from Burger King or snacks and all that stuff, soda. Fun times. And I remember that movie, The Ring, sticking with me. Being like, oh yeah, that was scary. I don't know if I want to watch that again right away. It's one of those movies. It's like, okay, it's a bit much, but in a good way. Oh yeah. Do 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 do. Alex, do you think you're gonna join for the watch along tonight for Tales for the Crypt the Switch? I think I'm gonna start it soon. Paranoia has it queued up, and I got it queued up too. And it seems like the stream is smooth so far. I'm streaming at 720p, but with the hotel Wi-Fi, like that's what's working out. You know what I mean? So I'm in New York tonight. Start spreading the news. Oh, you don't have Tales from the Crypt? Oh, no, that's cool. That's alright. I think Paranoia found it online somehow. But, it's all good. You can hang out in the chat and chat about the Crypt Keeper. Have you seen this episode before, Alex? It's a good one. It's starring the one and only Kelly Preston. She was in a lot of good movies. Like I was talking about with Paranoia, she was in Twins. Obviously, the Switch episode. She was in a movie called Jack Frost, not the horror movie, but the one with Michael Keaton. It's more like of a family Christmas movie type deal, but I liked her in it. I thought she was fun. Is this episode like the Substars? Substance. Oh, sorry, I misread that. The Substance. Non-person. What's the Substance about again? I forget. I have to look it up. I'm not sure. Is the Substance, that was an episode from Tales? Or are you talking about the movie? Okay. Oh yeah, I've heard of this. Yeah, I've heard of this non-person. The Substance, 2024 horror sci-fi. Oh god, does she like body switch with someone? That's crazy. I mean, the cover, it's like it has like the spine all zipped up or something like that. That looks crazy. I don't know too much about the Substance. I think I watched like a teaser of it, non-person, but I don't know too much other than that. But it is about a body switch, if that's what you're asking about. It's about a body switch. And yeah. It's like switching bodies basically. And it's like an older guy who's like senior citizen, but then he sees the really hot Kelly Preston and he's like, "Damn, I want her, but I'm really old. I can't have her." But then there's a science experiments where he finds a way where he wants to switch his body into like a younger, more fit guy to get the girl. And that's what the episode premise is basically. It's a good one. It's good, it's good. Yeah, Arnold directed this one, Alex. The Austrian Oak. Terminator himself. And you know what movie came out in 1990 that was an Arnold movie? Total Recall. Total Recall came out in 1990, I'm pretty sure. Epic movie. Is The Howling a good movie? I think so, Alex. I mean, I don't think it's as good as American Werewolf in London, for instance. But I think it's good. Like 7 out of 10-ish. I kind of prefer The Howling 2. Even though The Howling 2 is like way more over the top and ridiculous. There's just some movies where you kind of like the novelty of it being over the top and ridiculous and totally crazy. Kind of like Dude, Where's My Car? You know, like movies like that, like Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. They're like totally stupid movies, and probably the critics gave it like totally shit ratings. But The Howling 2 is kind of like one of those movies where it's total cheese, but awesome. Oh, your son grabbed the phone, Paranoia? Mateo? That's cool. And yeah, you like The Howling, eh, Paranoia? I gotta watch the first one again. Like I said, I watch the second one more often, but I gotta watch the first one. $4K Total Recall. That must be crazy, Alex. Recall, recall. Everyone's going to recall. Right? What was that guy's name? Benny or something? Man, I got 5 kids to feed. Benny? Screw you! Remember with the drill? Love that scene. Benny, that guy was a crook. He's a con artist, right? All right, Paranoia, what do you think? You ready to start the episode? Want to do the watch along? Let me know. I'm just gonna heat up some food here. You are ready? Cool. Just give me 30 seconds. I got some leftover Sonic that I'm gonna heat up. Give me 30 seconds. I'm gonna heat this up, and then we can start it up. All right, I'm back. All right, all ready, Paranoia? Just let me know, and I'll do the countdown for the clicking of the buttons. I'm gonna mute the audio in a second here. We will start it after the countdown. So you know the deal, Paranoia. Anybody else that might be lurking in the chat or watching the VOD, what I'm gonna do at this point in the video, I'm gonna count down from 10. Eventually I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1. Click play now. When I say that, that follow along clock you see right beside me on the other side right there, that follow along clock over there is going to start counting up. You know what I mean? So I'm going to do the countdown from 10. And then eventually I'm going to say 3, 2, 1. Click play now. When I say that, we all click play together. And that follow along clock over there is going to start going up. It's going to be the same as the episode for Tales from the Crypt, the Switch. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. Sorry if there's any confusion, but that's how it is. All right, Paranoia, you ready? Because I'm going to begin the countdown. You are ready, okay. Yes, okay, hold on. Let me make sure I got my stuff ready one more time. Okay, I got the desktop audio muted. Yes, I do. Okay, perfect. Okay. Got this. And then I got this. I know, so many buttons to press. It's crazy. I gotta press that, then press that. Okay. I'm on a laptop too. That's okay. Okay, here we go, Paranoia. And everybody lurking or watching the VOD, the countdown starts now. When I get 3, 2, 1, I'm gonna say click play. Then we all click play together. So here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Click play now. Good, Paranoia? See, he's doing reps with the bones. Keep pumping. The switch. Perfect, Paranoia. You hear Arnold there? He's like, "What's wrong with you? Want to keep that 90-pound corpse for the rest of your death?" Ah! Those two were tight. Which two? Arnold and the Crypt Keeper, non-person? So you see that follow along clock down there? We're at 122 right now. 126, 127. So, yeah, should all be in sync. Oh, you watching along too, non-person? Sweet. That's great. This is classic, 1990. Feels like eons ago. Here's Kelly Preston. Well, her picture, anyways. See? He's a bit old, isn't he? Still looks good, though. I don't know if you guys have ever tried Sonic, but it's like the chili cheese tater tots and chicken sandwich. It's pretty good. Agreed. Agreed, paranoia. 100%. 1000%. Kelly Preston is beautiful. John Travolta was a lucky guy. You know she was married to John Travolta, right? Music is funny. It's too bad they never had a Blu Ray release of Tales from the Crypt, the TV show. Because it's great. It's all DVD quality stuff. Tally ho. Kelly Preston, man. She looks so young here, eh? Oh, she shut him down. She shut him down. Crazy. Creepy, huh? The music's so creepy. It's a midnight witching hour. Still there, paranoia? I know you mentioned you're tired. You might have passed out. Just wondering. You still watching too, non-person? Vitamin shots. Oh, cool. You guys are still here. Nice, nice. A whole new face. This actor's funny. Life is cheap. Oh, good. Here we go. Oh, is that the mad scientist? Getting some Frankenstein vibes here. This is totally like Frankenstein. Doesn't that guy look like Igor? Right? Paranoia? Igor and Frankenstein. This guy's glasses. They're like bifocals. His eyes are so big. Yeah, totally paranoia. Wow. You have to sacrifice someone. Oh, Hans. Yeah, non-person. Arnold directed it. If you check IMDb, he's also credited as the director. Pretty interesting. Wow, the switch. So they're gonna switch bodies, eh? Hans. It's a total German name, right? Here we go. Time for the switcheroo. Did you hear that? Why would we need him again? It's like some sort of contingency plan, you know? It's not this doctor's first rodeo, apparently, with the switching faces. Remember that movie Face Off with Nicolas Cage and John Travolta? It's like that movie. I think they would like tear their face off, right, in that movie. Oh, so it's just the face and the body. Oh, wow. The body's still old. His body's still old. Yeah, he should have thought about the body, right? No? Obviously, like, how come he couldn't switch the body, right? Couldn't he switch the brain or something like that? To switch the body, right? Dude, this guy's insane. He's going to crazy heights for Kelly Preston. Now he's gonna change the torso, huh? He's gonna change the body now. But what about the brain, like, and everything? No? I don't know. It's not enough. What about the legs? He's gonna have like old person legs and like huge body. Oh my god. The guy's fit. The guy's fit. Yeah, it's gonna be something stupid. For sure. It's pretty, yeah. Look, Venice Beach. That's where Arnold got popular, eh? When he immigrated to California. Look, Kelly Preston likes it. He's in crazy shape now, huh? I thought something about the legs. There would have been a caveat about the legs, but I guess torso includes legs, right? Apparently. Oh god, his legs are gonna be messed up, right? She's got the Baywatch suit on. The legs. That's come on. He had her in the bag. Should have never worn the swim shorts. He should have wore like MC Hammer pants for the rest of his life. He would have had her. So he just has to switch the legs now, right? If he switches the legs, he'll be able to get her. Is that the deal? Three limbs. Oh my god. Well, you might as well do it. Oh wow. 3 mil is all he's got, eh? There's gonna be a twist at the end. I'm pretty sure I remember what happens, but I won't reveal it because of spoilers, but it's pretty crazy. We'll just leave it at that. Hans is rich now. Oh, there's an ass shot. Al Pacino went broke? No, non-person, you for real about that? He has so much money. He was eating pizza with Stallone like a few months ago. Did he really go broke? And did you see that video of Jean-Claude Van Damme going like totally crazy on his girlfriend? I don't know, something like CTE related, or he just snapped on her. Fancy place. Nice. He's whooping ass now. You haven't seen that clip, non-person? You should check it out. I didn't see the audio, but I just saw like a little bit of it. But seemed pretty bad. But I didn't know that about Al Pacino. I'll have to check it out, non-person. He's a great actor, Al Pacino. Oh, a ring. Yeah, Bloodsport was so good, non-person. Love Bloodsport. Love that movie. Kickboxer was good too. Hans. You see that? How did she go for Hans? He's all old. It doesn't make sense that she went for him. The whole reason she didn't go for him at the start because he was too old, his body and everything. She said that out loud. She said your body's too old. So there's kind of a plot hole there, if you ask me. It's a good ending because it's like shocking, but I don't know. I would say there's a plot hole there at the end. Pump you up. Remember that skit on SNL? We're here to pump you up. That was like Hans and Franz, right? Pump you up. These nuts. What's up, Jay? So I thought that was a plot hole at the end, to be honest, with what happened there. I thought that was a plot hole at the end with like the old guy, the new old guy Hans getting getting the chick. The whole reason she didn't go with him at the start is because his body was old, right? Was that not the deal? Like his body was old, so that's why she didn't go with him at the start of the episode, the story, the episode, whatever, right? So then he had those procedures back to back to back, you know, the face, then the torso, then the legs, and all that. And through each iteration of the procedures, Kelly Preston's character was like, you look too old. Like physically, I don't like how you look, so I can't be with you, right? And he kept going through the procedures because of that. But then eventually, when he got the body he thought that she wanted, that she insinuated, she ended up going with like the guy who looked like them at the start because of all the money. But he had the money at the start anyways, so that's what makes me think there's a plot hole. He already had all the money at the start of the episode, and he looked exactly how he did. And he approached her and said, "I want to be with you because of whatever, whatever." And she says, "I can't be with you because you're too old. You look too old. Physically, I'm not attracted to you." She insinuated that, or she flat out said it, did she not? So, in retrospect, if you look at the end of the episode, she goes with like the old guy with like the young mind, and like, you know, he has the money now, but he still has a really old body that's decrepit and broken down. And why would she go with that? You know what I mean? So I thought that was a plot hole, to be honest. Good episode overall, but just a bit of a plot hole. Maybe I'm missing something at the end there. I'm not sure, but it was cool. It was cool. It's just some of the Tales from the Crypt episodes. I find like if you look at them like too closely with a fine tooth comb or a magnifying glass, you might find that they don't hold up to like the Twilight Zone '60s Rod Serling kind of TV show, because that TV show is written a lot more tighter and the stories make a lot more sense. Like when the twist comes, you're like, holy shit. Like, you know, that actually is a crazy twist. the way like the Twilight Zone episodes were written, right? Devilman. This dude is high. I like TFC Demon Knight. You don't like that movie? I mean, it's not critically that great, but I think it's a decent watch. Even Bordello of Blood's a pretty good one too. I don't think they're as good as a TV show, but they're pretty decent. I think I prefer Bordello of Blood and then Demon Knight, but the TV show Tales from the Crypt is like at the top, in my opinion, above all those. Yeah, thanks for checking in, Devilman. Um, yeah, so that was the watch along for Tales from the Crypt, the Switch. If you could click that like button, I'd appreciate it a lot because it helps out my channel greatly and pushes it up there in the algorithm and such. And yeah, that's it for tonight. Hopefully, tomorrow night, I'm thinking of streaming again because we got this whole setup working pretty good, I would say. So I'm thinking tomorrow night I might stream Nightmare on Elm Street Part 1 because that won a poll and it's an epic movie and it's really damn good and we're 7 days away from Halloween, so why not watch a Freddy Krueger movie, right? So that's what I'm thinking. I'll try to post the stream scheduled set up tomorrow morning for tomorrow night so we have the time scheduled and all the ducks in a row basically. And I think that'd be a really, really fun watch along to do Nightmare on Elm Street because the connections it's worked great for about an hour now, so over an hour actually. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna just chill for the rest of the night, maybe watch some AMC Fear Fest on the TV here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, folks. So has been it for the Tales from the Crypt, the Switch episode directed by Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Austrian Oak. I'm getting tired because I keep butchering that. The Austrian Oak, 6-time Mr. Olympia, Arnold Schwarzenegger himself. Directed that episode, this episode we just watched, and it was a good one. Except for the end there, I thought it was a plot hole. Drop a comment below the video if you think it wasn't a plot hole and why it wasn't a plot hole, but it seemed like a plot hole to me. The whole thing about her not wanting him because he was physically old looking and his body wasn't good enough for her. But at the end of the movie, she goes for that same body that she rejected at the start of the episode. I said the end of the movie. The end of the episode, she went for the same body that she rejected at the start of the episode. Kind of weird, if you ask me. But yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna end the stream now. Thank you so much for watching and joining for the live tonight or watching the VOD. Click that like button. Again, I'd appreciate it. Subscribe for more content. Comment below. Check out my community page for more horror movie and horror TV show battles where you can vote on which one you want to win so we can do a watch along of the winner. And 7 days till Halloween, so we're going to be doing it pretty much almost daily leading up to Halloween. We're going to try to get some horror content in for the spooky season. All right, peeps. Thanks very much for joining tonight and watching tonight. I appreciate it. All right. So take care, everybody. Peace out. See ya.